Obviously not the outcome that we had expected or prepared for. Um, Great college football environment. Winning on the road is really, really hard. And, felt good about where we were in the first half. I thought our guys were flying around. They um, made a bunch of plays. I thought our defense, was doing what was necessary. Obviously, really disappointed in the red zone execution on offense to put the ball in the end zone. And then, obviously, in the second half, their quarterback had a great game, made a lot of plays. The game went a bit differently than we had thought on that side of the ball. We thought that, they would try to protect him a little bit and run the ball. And I thought we played the run game pretty well, but when he got out of the pocket, he's a tough guy to catch up to and get down on the ground, and then made some unbelievable throws. And hats off. I mean, this is he played a great game, and their defense. Obviously, I mean, it's the best defense in our conference for a reason. Those stats that they had coming into this game, those weren't an aberration. That's a really, really good defense with a bunch of seniors in the secondary and as good a defensive tackle as we'll play. And we did not play to the level that we had expected on that side of the ball. Cade Brewer left the game, did not return, got rolled up on his ankle. He'll have an MRI tomorrow. And then our punter, Ryan Bachevsky, broke his clavicle. He'll have surgery tomorrow. Questions? Clavicle, yeah. Shoulder, collarbone. Yeah, I mean, when he missed a practice and team activities on Tuesday, so barring injury there would have been. We did the right thing by traveling him. Obviously, he fully participated on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but the right thing to do when you miss a practice around here is not go in the game.
Tom, what are your just overall thoughts about the defense right now?
We're not good, and we need to be better. I think the off week will help. We've got to do a better job as coaches. The guys that are out there, we got to get them ready to play. We got to make plays and put them in position to do so. But the expectation from our medical staff is to have BJ, DeMarvion, and Caden all back for the week after the bye week. So having that experience and depth will certainly help in the back end. And but again, we just, Malcolm told the team, Malcolm Roach, this is not gonna, we got to come together and we got to fight. And the only way when you're in a hole like this, the only way to get out of it is to fight and to work harder. These things don't happen by calling magic defenses or magic offenses. They happen by coming to work every day as coaches, giving everything we have to our players, teaching them, putting them in the right position to make plays. And I thought it was great. I told them, if you need any example of a team coming together after 2 straight losses, look no further than last year's team. A lot of these guys were a part of that. We have not lost 2 straight. We've lost a game, and we've got an open date to get back to the basics, get back to fundamentals, find out what we can do and who we're going to be doing it with. And and the only thing to do is improve.
Coach, it looked like you're playing on defense to make them one-dimensional, make them run the ball more. Take the run away from them. I knew you tried to beat you, but you did make plays that you hadn't seen. Is that really?
Yeah, hats off to him, their coaching staff. You're right. You know, we went in and we were going to play a lot of our, drop eight, trap corner, kind of stuff the run from the inside out, and when it's passed, have 8 guys in coverage. And when he did throw the football, he found some pretty tight seams. Obviously, his receivers made some big-time plays for him. And then, he ran around. We didn't contain him near like we could have, or that we thought we could have.
Tom, how much was Sam forcing things, and how much was it just them making?
I don't know. The first interception, the receiver and him were not on the same page, and obviously the last one was 4th down. I mean, the ball's got to come out of your hand, and I'm trying to think of the two in between. I mean, the guy on the sideline with Jared Wiley, there on a scramble drill, made an unbelievable play, and then I can't remember what the other one was, but no, I mean that guy. I mean it doesn't matter, to him. I mean, he's going to go out and play his game, and he was off a little bit, certainly, but he's the epitome of what Malcolm talked about. When you're in a rut, when you're down, you're going to fight, scratch, and claw, and he brought us within 3 points with 5.5 minutes or whatever it was to go, and we couldn't get off the field.
Coach, I know there's been injuries, obviously, and then of course the lack of execution. But how much are you putting this on the staff of as far as accountability portion is concerned?
As much as we always do when we lose, we've got a saying in our program. It's not that kid, it's that coach. And if they're not playing at the level that we need them to play, then 1, they don't understand it. 2, maybe we've chosen the wrong guy to be out there, and so it's our job to coach the guys that we're going to play out there to make the plays necessary. Yeah, I mean that hasn't changed around here. This game compared to any of them.
Tom, along those lines, and I need to ask this: has anything happened in the last month that has shaken your faith in TO?
No.
Feel good about the strategy and what's going on out there schematically and everything else?
No.
No, you don't, or no problem?
No, I don't feel good about it, but the two are not related, the two questions, I don't believe.
Correct. How difficult are those squandered opportunities in the first half, on the road especially?
Yeah.
Inside their 42 and 20 and can't come away with points.
What's that?
When y'all took over on the 20 and the 42 and didn't come away with any points, how difficult?
Yeah, that was big. I don't know which one was the missed field goal, and I'm not sure. Taking over on the 40, what happened at the end of that, but yeah, we've been so good at scoring touchdowns in the red zone for 3 years here, and credit to their defense. Again, they didn't do anything cosmic, and we've got to really analyze, where we could have gotten better down there in the red zone to punch the ball in the end zone.
Tom, you know this team better than anybody. How are they going to respond coming out of the off week? And K-State up next. K-State knocks off OU. There's maybe opportunity to get back in the Big 12 race.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I do know they're playing pretty good right now. They'd beaten TCU last week. I don't expect anything other than what Malcolm said. You know, I know the older guys certainly. It's ingrained in them that the only thing to do in times like this is to come together, not you know, scatter like rats, if you will, on a ship, and fight. And again, there's nobody in the program that has, including myself, our coaches, any player, any support staff member, we've all got more. We can all give more. The human potential is never tapped out. And so our charge is going to be making sure that, you know, the young guys follow suit. There's a lot of them playing right now that are going to be down in the dumps by their performance and certainly by the outcome. But that's our job as coaches and teachers and mentors. And our leaders' job to teach them, educate them on how to respond to you know, very adverse situations like this. But you know, we've got a lot of football left ahead of us, and like I said, we've got an opportunity to heal emotionally, certainly physically, and then mentally. You know, like you said, just a mindset. We've got to figure out who we are, and I don't. There's not a coach on the staff that's going to allow any kind of wallowing or you know, self-pity. And the really cool thing is, I think our leaders and our older guys are at the forefront of that.
Time for one last one. How big of a setback is this loss to the program, considering where you guys were last year?
It's not. I mean, I don't know what last year has to do with anything, but you know, every time you lose, you invest so much into each week, into each off season, and to all of the training, and when you don't perform at your best, you know, you're disappointed. But there's no, I mean, there's no setback. We got to push forward. We got to figure out what we did wrong. We got to figure out what we did wrong in preparation. We got to get guys healthy, and you know, like Malcolm said, we got to work and you know, try as best we can to reach our human potential of work capacity. And I got a great feeling our guys, you know, after letting this one sting a little bit, will be excited to go back to work.
Thanks, Coach.